Hello. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, glad you're back. On today's video, we are going to talk about a portable air pump. Now, many of you may be thinking, this is kind of deja vu. This guy just talked about an air pump. Well, I'm going to tell you exactly why I purchased a different air pump. Let's get to it. Well, let me tell you, I bought that air pump and there's nothing wrong with it as far as it doing the job and all. The thing is, it's just too big. I'm going on this trip all the way across the country, and number one is the amount of luggage that I can take is limited on the plane. As you know, 50 pounds and then you have to pay, which I'm most likely going to have to pay with all the camera equipment that I take, even though most of it will be on my carry-on. But also on the motorcycle itself, I just didn't feel like taking that bigger portable air pump with me all the way across the country and carry it. And this is something that is for an emergency. It's not like hopefully I will not have to use it. So I thought it would be best if I bought a smaller one, which was my initial idea. As I stated in my last video, that pump, that air pump, was just a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. I watched a video about it, I looked at the specs, and when I got it in my hand, I was like, wow, this is big. This is not what I was hoping for. But nevertheless, I put it through the paces, as you all know, right? And that's what we're going to be doing on today's video. I put it through its paces. It worked fine. Everything is great on the pump. But it's just too big. And that is the reason that I bought this new pump. Let me show it to you. Here it is. Now, this pump is called the Lamgool, weird name, air charger, air compressor charger. Guess where it's made? You guessed it. It's for car, motorcycle, bicycles, and for balls. I haven't opened it yet. Portable air compressor, tire pressure monitoring, default setting inflate for multiple devices, portable and compact. It's also a power bank, as a flashlight, SOS, and alarm light. I don't know what the alarm light is. But anyway, let's do the unpacking, which I haven't done yet. You're gonna see it with me. So here's the accessories, just like the other one pretty much. And now for the compressor itself. That's more like it in size. This is what I was hoping for. I don't know how many of you guys are around my age, but this reminds me of an old walkie-talkie or something. There you have it. Radio check, radio check. Well, it's pretty compact, as you can see. That's my hand. I like the size. It's just bigger than a pack of cigarettes. Fits in my pocket. This is exactly the size I was looking for. Let's see if it works. That's the biggest thing. It is at 55%. So I am going to charge this fully, and then we're going to put it through its paces. We're going to have it. It's been over a week. I can guarantee you that my BMW here, the rear tire on it is flat, and we're going to fill it up with this, and we're going to do the exact same test that we did with the other one. If you guys recall, the other one was 4 minutes and 17 seconds. I know this one, I can just imagine this one won't beat it, but let's see how much longer it takes. So I think, you know, it's great that we have that comparison. What I can show you right now is the flashlight. I need my glasses, sorry guys. You know, I'm at that age. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. I mean, it is shining. I don't know if you guys can see that back there, but it's pretty powerful. Just press and hold. Right there, you tell it how, the PSIs, and we set the last one at 36, and that's what we're gonna do this time as well. What else? It has PSI, bar, PSI, 40%. I guess that's the battery. Can't imagine that's the battery. Jeez. All right, let's take it through its paces. Now, the one thing, as you guys know, and that was kind of the stipulation or the criteria rather, was that I needed this to bend. As you know, when you're doing motorcycles, I mean, on a car, it's, you know, piece of cake. So I have to see if this is gonna work. The good thing is, most adventure bikes have spoked wheels, a lot of room. The Electra Glide would be the problem, as well as this bike right here, the Softail, the Vikla, what I call my Vikla. That bike right here, the fender, it has, yeah, it's a little bit more difficult on this bike. But the more difficult of these four bikes is by far the Electra Glide, which is my bagger, my touring bike, because it has saddlebags and you know, it has the fender. It's just hard to get at. That is by far the hardest to get at. So let's charge this up and get to it. So as you can see, it is now the next day. It's actually the next evening. A whole 24 hours have gone by. I tried to charge it, and it was just taking too long. So it was basically a few hours to charge it up. The remaining, I think it was at 50%. I'll put here the level that it was at, the percentage of charge that it had, and it took about 3 hours for it to get to 100. Now, as you know, I bought this because I had bought this thing here, and this is much larger than what I wanted. So let me show you the size difference. Here's this thing, the walkie-talkie looking thing. And here is the other one. So in height, I would say it is more, let's call it twice as tall. And as you can see, it is probably an inch shy of the width. And that is the reason I bought this instead. Now this is very good for a vehicle. This may be something I throw in my daughter's car or even in my vehicle, my wife's, if we're going on a longer trip. If my wife is going out of town for an hour or two drive, I may throw this in her car, or my daughter's, or if we're going on a family trip, or if I'm going a bike week in Florida, whatever. This is going to come in handy, but it's more, in my opinion, for a vehicle. And to be honest with you, in the summertime, because I'm riding my own motorcycle and I have a little bit more storage capacity, I may throw this in my own bike. But on this trip, since I'm going on an airplane, I don't feel like taking something. This is 3 pounds. And this is, I believe it's under a pound, but I'm gonna write it right here as well. So there is a significant weight difference. Now, the real test. That other one took 4 minutes and 17 seconds. I'm gonna make sure this tire is completely flat, and then we're gonna start the process. I'm gonna set the timer. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that that tire is completely empty. The one downside that I mentioned before is this thing here. Will it turn enough to fit on the valve of the motorcycle? If not, the good thing is I can unscrew this and use the one from the other one, which they actually sell on Amazon or eBay. They sell a 90-degree valve connection apparatus thingamajig. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect this from the pump. Okay, and there it goes. There is air. I think you can hear it. We're gonna let it get completely empty before we proceed. Okay, it is completely empty now. We're going to connect this here. I mean, on the normal, I wouldn't take this off, but I wanted to make sure that I have this tire completely empty so that it can be the same comparison, right? From empty, from 100% empty. And here we go. All right. You can see there it's at 100%. There. 36. That's weird. It jumped to 37. I ain't do anything. Well, the thing is, how long did that take? Okay, so did it perform? It did the job. It took 13 minutes. Now, I know I had the timer on, and I actually stopped to reset the PSIs on it. That probably took, I don't know, 30 seconds. So the stopwatch said 13 minutes and 5 seconds. So let's make it 12:35. Either way, there's, variances. This garage is very cool. As you know, when it's cool, air is denser. So in the summertime, this may take longer. And if it was colder, it may take shorter. So, there's some variances depending on the weather, right? So, my curiosity is, how much battery did this use? How much of its power? Because it was at 100, and they claim that you can fill 4 motorcycle tires. Now, the scenario that I'm thinking is, I'm on the road and somebody gets a flat and we're 5 miles away and we fill the tire, but we're going to have to stop again because it's not going to make it. The tire's going to go flat, let's say in 2 miles or 3 miles, whatever. We're not going to make it. We have to stop and fill it up one more time or 2 more times. That's more important to me than how long it takes. It takes how long it takes. I really don't care about that. If I have to wait 10 minutes, that's fine, 15 minutes. But can I do this 3-4 times to get me to a safe place, right? So let's see. %. It went to 0. Let's do it again. I think I could do it like this. I got a mirror on the other side you guys can't see. There you go. Now it's at 73%. I think you saw it there. So that is comforting. I'd say easily 3 fill-ups. And as you know, usually the tire is not 100% flat like I made it. In other words, it's not 100% without air. So that's going to help. So possibly 4. Now in the summertime, 3 maybe. That's comforting. I mean, 3. The thing is, wherever you get to, that's the safety. This thing, you cannot charge it in, let's say, an hour. It's from 0 to 100. You're going to be there about, I want to say, maybe 4 hours. I don't have the exact number on that, but it took a while. And I want to say it was about at 65, 70%. I can't remember, but like I said, I'm going to look it up because I have it on the video, and I'll tell you from there. What do I think about this? What I will say is the light. Where is the light? Boom. The light is powerful. 74%. think you can see that back there. I think it's, you know, it's got that. It's got SOS. So, it's light. It fits in your pocket. I think I proved that already. It's really what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. This is this small. This, I was able to put it on the motorcycle, on the back tire. I put it on the right side and then loop this around so it won't be kinked. And then you saw how it was hanging. It works. That's what I'm looking for. The price. Bam! The price, $55. Is it worth it? Well, there's one that's called Moto. I can't remember. It's the most popular one. That one's $75. I'll put the name here somewhere. Something Moto. And that one is $75, and it's very similar to this one. That's the most popular one. This one, $55. The weight on it is 1 pound and 1 ounce, or 1.01 is what they say this weighs. What else? I can give you some more. It's a 12 volt, maximum pressure 150 psi's, package weight. So that's the whole package. I don't think that weighs a whole pound. 101. What else? It is 4.8 inches tall. It has a flashlight, short bam bam, ding dang boom. It says 8 motorcycle tires. Now we know that's not true. Always exaggerating. Recorded 75 decibels. That's what I was looking for. And it's $54.99. Now, the name is really odd, Lamgool. I looked it up on YouTube and could not find it. So I couldn't find anything on YouTube. But there are other ones that look very similar. And I think most everybody knows how that works. You know, they're all made in the same factory and they just slap different names on it, right? For whoever their buyer is. So that is the Lamgool mini air compressor, portable air compressor. Do I like it? Yes, I think it does the job that I want it to do. Do I recommend it? Yes, I'll recommend it. I just tried it. It works. It filled up my tire. That's what I'm looking for. For 55 bucks, something this small, I'm happy with it. It's portable, easy to carry, lightweight. What else can I tell you? So, anyhow, I hope that helps. Like I said, I think you guys got a feeling from my last video that I wasn't 100% in love with the size of the other one. So I went out and bought this one. You know that I'm good with this. I don't have to go out and get another one. So you guys take care. Watch out with the crazy people on the roads, and I will catch you on the next one. Adios.